From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Today, a good one in store here between the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Chargers. Return coming from the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Lion.
Now run here with Amari Hampton. Well, maybe the rest of the game can be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still not enough to avoid 3rd down. Here's Herbert. Johnson finds the football, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Ready.
Get it past midfield and down on the 49er side. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Getting 3 on that game, and it brings up an LA 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Having gained up that handful there. Rick Martin making that play.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Set.
To the air this time, Herbert. That one's complete. Amari Hampton. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Year after year, the best offenses are multi-faceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Has it at the 7. And that's a huge hit there, but still it's power throwing up for 1st and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
His drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
Set. Camp it. Set.
Now run with Hampton. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Set. 380. Go.
Herbert from the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, we all know, Brock, you want your players to get better as the game goes on and as they settle into a contest. But, man, it is tough to imagine this guy getting any better than he was on that opening drive, huh?
Yeah, you hear me all the time just talk about getting the quarterback in the rhythm, right?
Yeah.
Just feel of the game. Yeah, you can't be much better than that. A perfect 5-for-5 and finish it off for 6. That is a sweet feeling heading to the sidelines.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Isaac Gorindo to return. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10. Play action now. Purdy. He's got Ayuk downfield. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's a 49er first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just keep matriculating that ball down the field.
He sure was fighting, Brock, but in the end, just too many defenders. They take him down behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Tight end going in motion here. Here he goes, third and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, fourth down coming up. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get... on that return. Chargers getting set. First and 10. Here's Hampton. Open and drive. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Michael Williams there to haul him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Hits him on the in route. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Ready.
First and 10. Here's Hampton. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Here's Alfred Collins cleaning up that play. So we're through one. 7-0 is our score. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. Herbert back to throw. He's got the hook up, Lambert Smith. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Chargers will have a first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Hampton now up the middle. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
So much to like about that run, particularly what he was able to get out of it. Defense, I think feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Back to Hampton. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it brings up an LA first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Set.
On the counter, it's Hampton. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Herbert now off the play fake. McConkey's got it again. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
A 6-yard pickup brings up a 2nd down at the Niners' 25-yard line.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Play action now for Herbert. Complete here to Hampton. We'll talk about a good game when they needed it. That's 13 on 2nd down. Now only a yard to go here on 3rd.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Herbert throwing again. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Pitch dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run, and the reward is they get off the field.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Purdy looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And this gets him well away from dangerous. He is not past their 20. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. From the gun is Purdy. Completed over the middle. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. From the gun, McCaffrey. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Benjamin St. Just getting up to end that play.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Going to run again with McCaffrey. He's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That one gains 7. And that's a 49er first down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would.
Flushed out of the pocket. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Back to the air on second. Purdy. He's got it. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The 49ers trailing in the early going. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. 3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Just loose, incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
He has it at the 13. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Hampton gets the handout. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
19-yard line.
Throwing now, Herbert. Going with a screen to Hampton. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
On 3rd and 2, Herbert. Going the out route, complete. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
1st and 10, Herbert. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he's set out. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Chargers will have a first.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Lion.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. He's got it downfield near the edge. It's a gain of 12 there. And it brings up an LA first down.
They've run this 12-yard route cadence combines, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching to him right there.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Snared by his running back, it's Najee Harris. And he's taking it bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a pickup of 11, and the Chargers will have a first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Set. 380.
Herbert from the gun. We'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Set. 380.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 4. It's now 3rd and 18.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Dicker out for the Chargers now to attempt this field goal. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. Dicker connects there. And our first half ends with 3 points. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Chargers just about ready, and there they go, sending it away. Window to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 4th and long. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Takes it in at the 26. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Going right this time with Hampton. Fights up for tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And the 49ers get to it. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and the next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. First. Completes it downfield to Pearson. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the 49er 1st down. From the red zone on 1st. There's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! More momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Running back sent in motion. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Christian McCaffrey the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Chargers 10.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers cut it to a field goal game. Always set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This one's fielded
At their own 25-yard line.
bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. The play fake. Now Herbert to throw. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know what I love about this? Never showing pain. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
It's Hampton on 2nd. Still finding room past the 45. 20, 15. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers making a 9-point advantage. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, King, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the Chargers make it a 10-point ball game. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Play action now. Purdy. He's on target. Watkins. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Purdy setting up that play action. Brought in. He works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion or at a premium in this league.
And they bring him down around the 34. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's a 49er 1st down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
1st down, Purdy to throw. Hits his running back. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Making that throw and double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I'm certainly not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
2nd and 3 now. Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Again, it's Brock Purdy. Gobbled up on the right side. That's Ayuk. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Quick throw right side. He's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Get set.
Purdy on 1st down. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. George Kittle, the touchdown. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes close play here, so the officials want to take a second look at it. on is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers cut it to a field goal game.
49ers 14.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10.
Set. Set.
This is Hampton, right side. Nothing doing here as he only manages the arm.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Set. Black 80. Black. What is it?
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. Couldn't connect with Lad McConkey. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
White 80. White 80. Hot.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
And what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Fits it through the middle. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down. Three quarters in the books from this one. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set. On your team. Up.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. Nice cup. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 4th quarter lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Return coming from the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
380.
Hampton trying the left side. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a 1st down run. He picked up 7.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. To throw, Herbert. Complete here to Hinton. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. This one goes for 3 yards. And it brings up an LA first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside. He's got the space and a lot more room to work.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Set. Go.
Play action now for Herbert. Gets it downfield, on target to Gadsden. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Count it.
Working inside the red zone. Over the screen to Hinton. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Stop. Set.
It's Herbert once more. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Set. 380. Set.
Now Herbert again. And oh, he got it! Interception! That's the other goal of the door. And the 49ers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, and throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from their goal line where you should feel comfortable pulling anything in your playbook.
And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. Play action now with Purdy. They'll get this one to Watkins. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Well, that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Get set. 18. Hut.
They kick the running back in motion. So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Chargers are going to opt for a 50B, third down. Motioning the tight end now. Purdy looking to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. George Kittle, the intended receiver. And that brings up 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
He fields this at the 18. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Running it with Hampton. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
It's the 2-minute warning here in LA. Chargers losing by 4. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He finds McConkey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback. And the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Short pass, Brian. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7. Now to throw. He's got the hook up, Lambert Smith. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds for the 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On the carry, it's Hampton. And get forward about 5 yards, it looks like. It's 2nd down now. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Hits him downfield. This is Harris. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Setting up to pass. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. So it's 2nd down coming up.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing now. Into the hands of Ganson. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Here he is to throw. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. That was Keandre Lambert-Smith on the target. And that'll bring up second down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And he's got it! He pulls it again, but he touchdown with almost no time left! Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
24, 49ers 21.
The Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for one, maybe two final plays here. First call here coming from the shotgun. He'll look to throw it. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And it's going to be second down. Now this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the fourth quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get
big gain downfield. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner to the 48. The timeout stops things now, and what a play that was. This isn't quite over yet. All of a sudden, they've got one more shot. Jake Moody now in a high-pressure spot. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. This is close. Rejected by the crossbar. He needed just a bit more leg. And they are unable to tie up this contest. So the Chargers come away with a win in this one. This is the type of game everyone was...
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You was not a printer. Cooped up, make get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2, so you roll call.